Greetings, fam. Greetings. How's everybody today? It's a wonderful thing to have light thinking minds that you can just talk to and have an audience with them. I like it because I have a lot to say from what I've learned throughout my life, and it's to be shared with others of light thinking minds. So, those of you here who've been led to this channel, it's for you, and I'm happy to share it with you. I ask that you pay it forward, meaning what you have learned that benefits you and improves your life, you pay it forward. There's many ways you can pay something forward. You can share with someone else, help them, or you can just give a like, causing the rotation to increase so other people can see it as well. It seems to be that if someone like a video or a content, it's circulated more. I think that's the idea behind it. So if no one likes something, the computer doesn't get the message that it need to be circulated. But I'm just thankful because my audience has increased tremendously, and I got to give you the best that I got. I was reflecting on diet the other day because most people eating processed foods. That's what's taking you to the hospitals. That's what's taking you out. I grew up in a time when the nation was strong, Elijah Muhammad. We had fish from Peru. We had our own farmland. We had bakeries, supermarkets. So we was living as a nation lives. What do a nation lives? This idea may be foreign to you who grew up in integration after the Elijah Muhammad passed, after the nation fell. But a nation takes care of its people. That's the natural order of things. And we was been very well taken care of. We had the last plans we was planning on buying was the hospital in South Side Chicago. Build our own hospital. We had jets, tractors, farmland. So we had everything it need to be a self-independent people. What am I talking about? I'm talking about everything you're doing now as another people is doing it for you. That is not freedom. Freedom is you doing things for yourself. We grew our food. We had trucks to transport our food to our supermarkets, straight from our farms. We had meat from cows and chickens and animals we slaughtered from our butcher houses, delivered to our stores. Isn't that beautiful? See, you can't miss something you haven't had, and I really miss that. What's being said is that we was taking care of ourselves. There's a certain pride in being free like that, and you respect yourself, and others respect you as well. So why you don't have any respect because you're not doing anything for yourself? It's like a bigger nation. Everything is done for you. That's not right. So let's get back to the good old days when we knew how to take care of ourselves and our people. For people to be on welfare, it's pathetic, and it's because you have allowed somebody else to determine your future. In other words, they say, okay, why are they on welfare? Because they can't get jobs. And let me ask you a question: is somebody outside of your community supposed to give you a job? Do you go to schools and universities to be hired by somebody else outside of your community? No. Even in the time of Marcus Garvey, the people involved with the movement was craftsmen, builders, construction people, painters, agriculturalists, surveyors, lawyers, all these people working for their own community. That's what a nation is. And it's beautiful once you've experienced it. In other words, you don't depend on any other people to take care of you. That is so beautiful. So I have this book here. If you can find it, you get it. It tells you what you should eat, what you should eat, how you should eat. You know, you're not supposed to be eating all the day, all times of the day when you feel like. No, no, that's what take you to the hospital. So go read this book. You might even find it online and learn how to eat to live, because the society we have grown up in has taught us very bad habits. Their diet, the way they eat, that's not for you. That food will take you out. So it's back. It's really getting back to who you are as a people, and this is a messenger. And he's mentioned in the Book of Revelations. He said a crown and 12 stars. You look at his crown on his head. There's 12 stars around that crescent. This man is honored by America. He's honored so much they don't even talk about him. And they try to say because he had more than one wife, he was evil. Let me tell y'all something. If you're a melanated person, if you are so-called African Americans, that's not who you are. But our culture is polygamy. That's our culture because we follow the commandments of replenish the earth. So if you can afford more than one wife, you have one. That's why it's made illegal in this country. But the Amish do it. What's these other people do it? What's the name of them? Yeah, people of different religious groups they practice polygamy. The Mormons, yeah, Mormons. It's not legal for them because that's their religious freedom. So why are you down on this man? Because he practiced it, and no one talks about the Mormons. They practice polygamy. So what I'm saying is getting back to our own culture. That's what freedom's all about. Okay, that's about all I have. Anybody in the chat, some questions? It's when I don't have questions, it sounds like, man, everybody's agreeing with me. I don't know if I like everybody agreeing with me. Because when someone disagrees, it gives me a chance to go deeper. And by me going deeper, you can increase your understanding, or somebody's listening, increase the understanding. And I think that a lot of the audience I have just don't. Hey, I respect your freedom not to communicate, not want to communicate. It's a lot of fear. That's okay. I'm going to keep doing what I'm here to do because it brings me joy. I've been here when nobody came, and now I'm getting quite a bit of audience. And I'm grateful for those who come and listen. A lot of people on the live, but I wouldn't know it because I don't. They don't say. They don't say anything. Yeah, there's 50 people on my lives. That's a lot of people. There's supposed to be 5% who want to communicate with me, or at least 2%. I mean, at least two or three people. Come on, man. Well, it is what it is. I'm just grateful and thankful to have an audience to share my wisdom with. And just a brief overview of this book. It shows you how eating once a day, the best foods, non processed foods, and fasting at the end of the month, these 3 days, it's guaranteed you'll never be sick. You won't be sick because you're eating the way of nature. How many of y'all have animals? Do you feed them all throughout the day? Or do you feed them once a day? That's good enough for them. They can live off one meal a day. But you think you gotta eat 3 meals a day? Come on now. People around the world, if they can get one meal a day, they feel good. This society told you you need 3 meals a day. And that's why there's so much sickness rampant. You're overworking your body. You don't have you're not thinking because your body's always digesting food. It's just poop, poop, poop everywhere. Because you don't need to eat like that, people. And please, please, please get away from this processed foods. How do you know it's processed? It's in a package. It's packaged for you. Fruit is not processed. If you've been to a factory, I don't want nothing to do with it. And they got these movies that show you how a lot of these things are produced. It's all over the internet. So you're eating things with the full knowledge that it's not good for you. And you wonder why you're always sick. Why you're always in the hospital. Bad habits. Following the ways of, let's say, not following the ways of your ancestors. All right. So that's about all I got for right now. Thanks for showing up. Love those who love truth.